But you feel like people, to a certain extent, almost want you to be the aggressive one. Like I felt like people loved you for coming at Trinidad James back in the day, because he disrespected New York City, and people wanted you to be that enforcer.
Right, and then it doesn't work for you.
That didn't probably do anything for your career. You feel like?
It doesn't. It just excites people and gives them something to talk about for a week or two, and then it's on to the next thing. So you got to start figuring out how you're going to present yourself for your next 10, 15 years. That can't be it. That can't be it.
That can't be it.
That's just simple math. Like we trying to, if music and fashion and business and film, and if we trying to hustle, then let's really hustle. That shit right there is a waste of time. So once I started to open up my eyes and started to see that shit is a waste of time, what I got to prove? I don't have nothing to prove. They like when it was time to be violent, I performed. When it was time to go to the extreme, or I did that. It's not that time right now.
Right.
It's not that time. It can't be. It's not that time right now. It's time right now is to increase our value.
Right.
And when I say our, I'm talking about me. Increase my value. And shit like that just decreases your value.
When did you start to be able to see yourself as something bigger than a rapper, where you could develop businesses and do things that went outside of just your level of fame or your ability to be a rapper?
When I started to feel like music, I always felt like music. I was smart enough to do things other than just rap, right? But when I started to sit back and just really analyze my life and my career and hit some of those walls, and people telling you, yo man, you know, you could have got this, but you know, they looked you up and they saying that they don't want to fuck with you. And you start hearing that so many times, and it's like this narrative of, you know, you getting turned away because of certain things that people perceive of you, your perception. I started to say, man, hold up, I'm greater than that. And then it's certain dudes that I look up to that I respect in a business way. I mean, you talk about Puff and you talk about 50, you can say whatever you want, but to be able to diversify your portfolio is what I started to imagine. So I'm like, damn, I could write a movie. I could write a show. I could develop a documentary. I could do a book. It's all about how you share your time. It's all about how you spend your time.
What's the first one of those you bit off? Like, did you go for the book thing or the movie script idea first, or how did you go about that?
I had did a show. Me and Kim Osorio working on a cop show. I had did that, and I started writing my book around the same time. Then I kind of jumped off that and then jumped into this documentary that I actually filmed already. So I had went and filmed the documentary based around the New York City strip club circuit. Right. So that was a project that I was like, yo, I really got to do this because I really want to see if I could really concentrate on something other than myself. You know, so it took me like a year and a half to finish it, and it's a 4-part documentary, and it's really dope.
And you're still working on where that's going to come out and stuff?
Yeah, we working on distribution for it.
That's something I'm honestly fascinated by, because I lived in New York for like 6-7 years, but I did not ever go to a strip club. I guess I probably should have. I don't know. It's just stupid when I think about it now. Actually, to be real, I don't go to strip clubs out here that much either.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I probably should get on it more consistently, but it's got to be a wild-ass world out there.
Yeah, you got to pull up, man. Gotta pull up. You know, you gotta support the naked hustle.
Right.
But what's interesting about the New York City strip club is that it's not about the dancer, right? The dancer is not what people fascinated with. People don't come there for the dancer. They actually come there for the bartenders. So the bartenders are what drives the economy in the strip clubs. The bartenders are the ones. That's the cachet. That's the focus. You know, ball players, they coming in there. They coming to see the bartenders. They coming to see your favorite bartender. Bartenders is like celebrities in New York City.
Why they're that much more in demand than the strippers?
It's something that you really got to see. See, starlets, when starlets first started, you know, popping off in like, what was it, 2012, 2013, when the Instagram hit, 2012, 2013.
Something like that, yeah.
Same year. So what they did was to promote the club, they wanted to use girls because now we got this tool to promote. So it was smart, right? So they took 6 girls that looked like, or even better than strippers in some ways, right? And put them all in one uniform and started taking professional photos of them. Had them promote from their page and from the business page of the club, and it just worked. Because men, what do? We sit on Instagram, we scroll, we look at females.
Yeah.
So before you know it, these girls is turning into instant celebrities because they followers are going up because niggas is looking at them. Damn.
Right.
And then guess what? They on there saying, "Come to my bar, come to Starlets, or come to wherever." And it became a hit, and that kind of started a whole nother hustle in New York. So before we knew it, new clubs were opening up. New clubs in the city were opening up with the same motto, with the same template, the same thing. To promote using social media, drive the traffic to the club.
Right.
Who's coming to the club? Hustlers, artists, industry people. And who they coming to see? They coming to see that bartender they've been looking at all week.
Right. And there it is.
It's crazy.
You still go to the strip club a lot?
When I can.
Right.
Got to support the naked hustle, man.
Do you think it's safe to wife a girl up out of there?
Why not?
I mean, I
Why
can
not?
imagine all kinds of bad shit happening as a result.
That's an old way of thinking, though. That's an old way of thinking.
Right.
Shit, man. Like, look, come on. That didn't change. Right? So, Cardi B come out of there.
The whole plastic surgery game, I feel like, changed a lot because of the strip club world. Like, it just, everything just got ramped up, way more extreme.
Right. So, because it was a competition in there. Right? So, girls was going to get bigger asses and get all type of shit done because they need the attention because that's how they get their money. So they was investing in themselves. They invest in themselves to get to the bag.
Right.
So, you know, I don't look down on it. I don't look down on it at all. I don't look down on females that dance. I don't look down on females that ever dance. I don't look down on females who danced and had a plan. It's a lot of girls. It's a lot of females. A lot of artists. It's a lot of artists right now that came directly out of the strip club.
Do you think that there's potential for there to be another hot ex-stripper rapper?
Yes, I predicted that.
The next version of Cardi B?
I predicted that there was going to be a big strip club rapper. I told my homie this back in, I want to say 2013, 2014. And I was just looking at the way it was changing, the way people was looking at certain girls. So when you look at Black China became like this big celebrity, right? And she had never even spoke before, but people were just enthralled by her, right? Niggas was rapping about her or whatever. You know, she had a baby, you know, and I was just like, and I was starting to see like strippers rapping. And I was like, yo, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. There's gonna be a rapper that was a stripper. That's gonna happen. And my man was like, nah, I don't see it. I'm telling you, my nigga, that's gonna happen.
This is gonna be the right one.
It gotta be the right, it gotta be one that owns it. Because this is where it's going. Like, nobody had a problem with Kanye when he was with what's her name, Amber. Nobody had a problem with that. Nobody had a problem with her past.
Another thing he was really early on, very influential.
This is what I'm saying.
Helped break it open real early.
Right. But nobody had a problem with that she came out of the club, though. Niggas was calling her a sex symbol. Remember? She didn't even speak. We never even heard her talk. Right. I was like, oh, wow. You understand? So it was like this mystique. And then it was like she came out the club. There's a lot of girls that came out the club. Nobody got a problem with it.
Right.
You know? But I think it's going to be another one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be that big.
Yeah, it's just a question of like, I mean, Cardi B had all the personality in the world. It was hard to imagine another girl, never mind the rap skills, whatever, never mind who's hot, that's fine, whatever. But just the personality alone.
Personality is what
it's hard to imagine somebody being more appealing to people than Cardi.
Right. I don't know if we're gonna have that. You understand? Because she got something totally different than, you know, she was already who she was before the the massive fame came, right? So she was already internet, social media famous because of her videos.
Right.
And then, you know, she went on a show or whatever. But yeah, we're going to have more successful dance chicks. Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
It's got to happen. LA is looking for our own right now.
You think so?
I mean, there should be a LA version of Cardi B, right?
Who you got out here? What female rappers do you have out here?
In LA?
In LA.
Damn, that's a good question. I don't know if there's any that live in LA that are popping
From
off.
LA.
From LA. Man, they're going to kill me if I just am not thinking of it. But as far as from LA, I do not know. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Like I said, I support the naked motherfucking hustle.
Me too. No, definitely.
For real.